I guess we're following the rules. I don't know. I don't know all of that.
I think you can. I don't think, as long as you don't designate it for something specific, because whenever I raised money for stay, if I labeled it like field trips, I had to use it for field trips.
Maybe if we do our school dances, we could use some of that money for the little picnic times where we're grilling hot dogs, burgers, things like that, where it might not be that expensive, but maybe $200, $300 if we're raising $400 a dance. That could be easy in-house money.
But that's something we can also use that Title I money for too.
Yeah.
So if we're feeding people or doing anything with parent involvement, as long as it's not involving prizes, we can use that Title I money.
Right.
And I'd rather use that up so they don't take it.
Our all other money would be for like incentives, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, so that is that. Any other thoughts on that slide? Okay, so then the next one is who within the school and the community can assist us using their expertise and talents that would facilitate a successful development and implementation of our SCIP. So once we finalize like what that looks like, now we have to determine like who are the best people to assist us with rolling out these goals that we've established. So obviously, staff, right, are gonna have to be, we have to be our own stakeholders in our stake. So then are we asking PTA to help as well?
I would say yeah.
PTA should be a part of our school and not looked at as just PTA. That's
right.
kind of how I look at it right now. So I feel like we should just do one whole thing. So if we're doing something, PTA should be a part of that.
Gotcha. Okay. Now, mind you, I think they are looked at kind of like as a separate entity, sort of just because their fundraising guidelines are different from our fundraising guidelines. I think their reporting guidelines are different when they do like have funds. So I think in a way we could create the atmosphere since we are supposed to be a part of the PTA. But as we operate in the capacity of a PTA member, I think it looks different than it does when we operate as a staff. So on paper, it looks different. We could create the atmosphere of the unity when we're working together. Are we asking local businesses to jump in?
I think so, yes. So I think one of the groups we're forgetting is our communities and schools.
Ah, CIS.
Yeah, because they have such a great relationship already with the communities and they can help us pull things in too.
I was going to say, you know, who within the school and community. So we would have to tie the community in and bring them in to be a part of this.
We're gonna need to utilize them in the full capacity though. I don't think that we do.
Use who?
CIS. I don't think we use them in their full capacity in what they do. I think there's way more that they do that we don't use them to do. That's like the Brigade Boys Club. We're developing something with them that may or may not step on communities and schools, but this is, well, I'm gonna put parents that may not be a part of PTA, but maybe they own a business. So I'm gonna label it like that. Like that. What do you think? Okay. So that brings us to our final thoughts. And I would like to hear from you all. We should do what at this point? Move forward, keep planning.
Say move forward.
Roll it out to the grade level so they can understand it. So it's in a small group setting where each grade level can think about it. If they have some ideas, then they can share it with the both of you and then go from there, I guess.
I think going through the leadership team would help with this. Like if you guys come into leadership one day and, you know, present this and then have the grade level department chairs bring it out to their people.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay. I think it's going to be good. I feel super good about it. And then by 2022, when we roll back around again with our thingy, we'll know if it worked, if it's working.
Yep.
Yep.
Because we do have our parent engagement committee that's a part of the SIT. That this kind of ties into. So I think that it'll be great. Well,
You guys did a
that's
good job
it.
with this.
Do you guys have any final thoughts? We appreciate you. Thank you for
Yep.
your amazing input.
Awesome. Yes. Thank you.
And I kept you way longer than I said, like about, I don't know, an hour or two.
It didn't feel like that long. It was good conversation. I think it needed to be had. So I think you did a great job.
Thank you.
Yes, you did. Awesome.